What up, YouTube? It's your girl DeeDee. Welcome back to the channel. So I am back, you guys, with another video. Now in this video, this woman seems to be almost begging for the attention from white men. Child, you cannot make this up. I don't want to say too much. I want to go ahead and play the clip, and I definitely want y'all to chime in the comments on this one because I have my opinion on this. We're gonna hop into the video. Before we do, if you are new to the channel and you like the content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It is free to subscribe, share, and like the video as well, and hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. All right, let's get into this. Y'all definitely let me know what y'all think, y'all. Here we go.
Okay, ladies, to the front. We gotta talk. So thank y'all for following my journey. I've been dating a white man, just going on dates with a white man.
Now let me ask this real quick. Why is it a journey to date a white man? Can y'all answer that for me? Please answer that for me in the comments. Why is it a journey because you're dating a man that's white? Why is just not just dating? See, another thing I noticed too, how black women will specify white, black, or whatever, but when other people do it, if other races of people point out or specify black women this or black women that, they get offended in many cases. That's something I noticed. But why does it have to be, oh, I'm on this journey and dating a white man? Like, you're dating a guy. Should it matter if he's white or black? If you're just dating, why does it have to be specified? I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think, but let's continue.
A couple days ago, we were just like having conversation, and I asked him, you know, what is something about you that nobody knows? He was like, ooh. He asked me to answer the question first just to see how in depth I wanted to go. And I'm like, oh no, it's a simple question, but yeah, I'll go first. I said, something about me that nobody knows is I have been writing poetry since I was 14. For the poems I'm most proud of, I got hanging up in my house. That's it. So the something about him that not a lot of people knows, he said that he is sober from drugs and alcohol. And I'm like, oh, that wasn't a surface level answer at all, you know, but okay, good to know. Mind you, this is after date number 1 when I seen him drink, you know, 2 cocktails. He drank his cocktail and then he drank mine, which at first I thought it was odd that you drunk the rest of my cocktail. Maybe I wasn't drinking quick enough for him, or, you know, he, at the end of the day, he paid for it. Maybe he didn't want his money to go to waste. I didn't think about it.
Red flag right away, right? But remember, it's a non-black man. So, okay, we're going to just scroll past that, give him a chance, right? Let's peep that. Because we know if it was a ninja, you know what I'm saying? If it was one of us, if it was a black man, if he told you he was sober from drugs and alcohol, it's going to be an automatic red flag. And if you drank your drinks, you're going to be ready to leave. Right? Just wanted to point that out. Let's continue.
But when he told me he was sober from drugs and alcohol, and this was after our first date when I watched you drink 2 cocktails, I'm like, I immediately kind of went into like defense mode in my mind. I said, okay, well, we're not going to drink anymore on our dates. Like, I don't want dating me or courting me to compromise your sobriety. Mind you, if you're sober, you're not supposed to be drinking any alcohol. And at this point, I watched him drink 2. And I'm like, you know, we're not going to drink anymore on your dates with me. No. And then we just like, you know, we agreed and we made a joke. I said, I'll get a lemonade. He said he'll get a sweet tea. Like, the situation was addressed. We moved on. So on date number 2, he arrived a little bit early to the restaurant. And when I got there, like, he greeted me with a hug. And then I noticed there was an empty margarita glass, you know, on the table already. And I looked at him. I didn't say nothing, but I just like looked at him. I'm like, cause we just had a conversation about not drinking on our dates. Cause I don't want to have to compromise your sobriety. I don't even want to be put in that position. So when I seen the empty margarita glass, mind you, the restaurant is in Raytown, Missouri. I live in Raytown, Missouri. It took me all of 6 or 7 minutes to get there. So did you drink the whole drink in 6 and 7 minutes? Okay. So I sat down. At that point, you already start drinking. So I only agreed not to drink a cocktail to help you. You already went against what we agreed. So I went ahead and ordered me a cocktail because I'm not the one with the problem. You are. So he was like, oh, well, if you're getting one, I don't want you to drink alone. So then he ordered another margarita. And I'm like, now, it's weird for me because if you chose to share with me that you are sober from drugs and alcohol, I seen you drink 2 cocktails on date number 1. I seen you consume more than 1 cocktail on date number 2. I'm not the smartest person walking the earth, but I know what sober is.
Girl, let me tell you something, baby. Y'all gonna learn one day or one way or another. Like, clearly this man is effing around. I'm just saying. If he told you he's clean and sober from drugs, and then he's showing you that ain't the case, he drinking right in front of you. He clearly, I just said, oh, he gonna just drink before you and still could proceed. He ain't taking you seriously, honey. This man is bullshitting you. He's doing what he wants, just saying whatever, like whatever. They don't be taking it seriously. And a lot of our women, unfortunately, be so happy to go outside your race, thinking that the grass is so green on the other side that they got it all together, and realizing people in general don't have it together. It's not about whether you red, black, white, purple, green, or blue. It's about you. I don't understand. And then the disappointment on her face, in my opinion, is like, well, I told you. That don't make a goddamn difference. You don't control what people do. That should have been enough of a red flag to show you he bullshitting. You would think that women who are so educated and they use that they would understand that, and they would realize, child, you still gotta vet people no matter what race they are. The race has nothing to do with it. A lot of people are screwed up. It doesn't go by your race. It's just so stupid to me. I just don't get it. But let's continue.
And that's something he chose to share with me. So I'm like, you can't be sober, because if you was, you would not consume any alcohol at all. You would not smoke or nothing like that. How he treat me is immaculate. A lot of my videos is how this man is courting me, treating me. Those things was never wavered. Wonderful. But at this time, we grown ladies, we gonna have to start looking at the bigger picture. These could be issues that I have to deal with in the future. Mind you, I've talked about this with him. I addressed this with him. A boundary was set and it was crossed as far as, the drinking. And I've never been tipsy before. I've never been drunk before, but I'm looking at him and he was acting normal. Not like he was drunk or anything, but I'm just saying, like, could this be a deeper issue? Could it? Because I don't know your history. He knows his history, and that's still something he decided to share with me, and still decided to drink in front of me. So I'm like, what's tea, y'all? I'm serious. Like, it's going good. We already playing date number 3, all that. But seeing a life with somebody, these are things you need to see, recognize, and move accordingly. Okay, so before I get pissed off, why is there so many white men in my DM referring to black women as ebony? Is this a thing? I mean, I'm 31. I was raised up under a rock. I'm not really that hip, okay? But why? And it's only white men. I've never heard of a black girl refer to another black girl as ebony. Why are white men referring to black women as ebony? Well, where did y'all get that from? Like, I need to know. Before it pissed me off, I need to know what it means. Should I be offended? Is that just like a word that I'm not familiar with because I'm younger, or what?
Damn, 31 ain't that young, man. That ain't young. And I think from what I read, the term means dark or whatever. It's not really looked at as an offensive term. But I mean, why would anybody be surprised by there being terms for black women or slurs or things of that nature? You got to understand who you're dealing with and the history of the man that you're seeking. You got to understand the history behind it. Not saying that the person may have a problem with black women or whatever, but you got to understand there's a history, behind all of that. And you can't be oblivious to it. And I think a lot of women act oblivious because they want to believe that any other race other than a black man is so great, and then when they realize that history and it comes out, then they shocked and appalled, and they realize, okay, you're running away from your own men, claiming that they're so bad and they have so many issues, but you're running into another set of issues that you are really not prepared for. And that's the thing that these divestors don't really want to talk about. But it's being exposed. We're seeing it happen. They don't want to address it because they feel stupid, and you don't really want to focus on that because you've dissed your own men so harshly. Not her in particular, but in general, women who have. And now you're going over wherever you're trying to go, not realizing that the majority of the men date within their race too. They not looking to really date outside of their race. Most people date within their race. And this is what they don't realize. Let's continue.
What does ebony mean? And why is it only coming from white men? I'm confused. All right, don't worry about my hair. I'm going to take it down and wash it. I'm getting it done tomorrow morning. But anyway, this is for the white men. There has been a lot of girls in my DMs letting me know that they love y'all real bad, but they don't understand why white men don't come up and spark conversation, or why y'all don't approach us. This is very true. White men, y'all don't. Y'all just stare. And I could tell y'all curious, or maybe y'all scared, or like, I don't, but y'all just be like staring at women of different races. And there's a lot of different races in my inbox saying the exact same thing. They're telling me, you know, they want to talk to a white man, they are interested, but, you know, y'all do not approach, which no, y'all don't. I go through the same thing. Y'all just stare and stare and stare. And I wonder what it is that y'all be thinking. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, staring at someone, for one, is awkward. So if y'all interested in a girl or whatever, go up to them, because as a man, you have to be confident. You have to be, you know, a leader. We want you to like roll up on us and, you know, be nice, be gentle, be confident, make a joke, something. Stop staring. We love y'all. Come get us, please.
Listen, that's crazy to me. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? Now, if a black man was standing up staring at you, they'd be like, "Oh, he's a creep. Oh my God, what is he staring at? Oh, they're just too scary." You know, it's more of a negative connotation when it comes to black men doing the same things that other men would do. Why are the requirements so different when it comes to race? That's crazy to me. And I've seen it. He don't even have to, and then they're willing to level him up. You don't want to do the same for a black man. He can't have a regular job. He got to be extra on point. He got to be way more than what you are. He got to make more. He got to be the top tier, even though you're average, but an average white man is acceptable. I don't understand that. And then we find that in many cases, these women are taking care of these men. These men don't have all this money. So is it just for a look? Is it just for how it looks and you want the perception of what people think it is? Or are you willing to really express the reality of it and really point out that it's not much more than what you thought it was? It's not much better than what you was getting. Your expectations for black men is just super high because that's what you were told as a black man he should be. But for a white man or any other race of man, anything is acceptable because he's white or he's non-black. That's crazy to me. But listen, that's just my opinion. Just my opinion. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel. Y'all know what it is. Hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. Chime in, y'all. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I definitely want to hear what you got to say. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.